commitment to their patients, and recognizing that each patient is different and has their own unique needs is what Caring Cove Hospice is the perfect place to care for your loved ones. Good morning, Jennifer and Candi. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
So I love this because I didn't know that you existed. That's one of the things I love, is being able to learn about different businesses. So tell me a little bit about Caring Cove and how it got started.
So Caring Cove is a locally owned hospice company in Mishawaka, Indiana. Myself and my business partner, Jamie, are two nurses, and we've been in hospice care for quite a while. And we felt like there was a little bit of a gap that we wanted to see if we could help with. And so we founded the company, and we started back in 2021.
Right after COVID.
Right after COVID, yes. So we actually both worked in hospice care during COVID.
Oh, wow.
So we learned quite a bit during that, for sure.
I bet. So tell me, Candi, about the services then that your hospice offers.
Well, we offer many services. Each patient has a nurse assigned to their family, a spiritual care person, a social worker. We also have a medical director who's really involved with our care, and we have a volunteer program as well. And then there's a myriad of other things that are covered by the hospice benefit as well.
So Jennifer, what are some of the misconceptions about hospice care?
Oh, so many misconceptions. I would say one of the biggest misconceptions is people think that hospice is just for the final days of life. In actuality, hospice, some people end up graduating off hospice. Some people are on hospice for a few years. You know, everybody is individualized. So one thing that we do start measuring when somebody is approaching towards the end of life, or they're starting to see changes, you know, maybe they've been to their physician quite a few times, and things are just progressing. Hospice can come in, usually it's when we start looking at the people measuring their life in terms of months versus years.
And I love it, what you had said too, we talked a little bit off camera, that you go to the patient, it's like, what do you want? So talk to me about that conversation.
So one thing that's unique about hospice care is it's very individualized compared to what you might get, you know, in a hospital or something like that. So oftentimes, patients, especially if they have like a long disease process, cancer, heart disease, something like that, they've kind of been told what's going to happen or what they should do and this and that. But rarely do we find that people actually ask the patient, what do you want? What's important to you in these next few months or, you know, years, whatever. And so one thing that hospice does very well, I like to think we do, you know, very well at this, is we partner alongside individuals. And we really look at what they want. We ask them, what are your goals? We ask the family, what are your goals? How would you like, you know, to work together? How can we come alongside you and support you through this difficult time? Because death is difficult, right? We're saying a final goodbye. There's a lot of moving parts to it. So I like to say that it's just as delicate as birth.
It is.
And it's wonderful. And we are just so honored to partner alongside with individuals. So we really try to make that care individualized.
I love it. Candi, what's the best part of your job?
I just love being able to be a small part of helping people have a soft landing at the end of life. And from personal experience, I just want to say that hospice, the gift of hospice, often gives families a chance to say goodbye. And that's really awesome.
I love that.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you for what you do. And thank you for being here and letting people know that they have a choice and that you want to partner with the families. I love that. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you would like to learn more about Caring Cove Hospice, just head over to caringcovehospice.com and don't forget to follow them on social media.